This is TWiT.
A Worcester man swallows AirPod while sleeping and does not realize it.
That headline is just so beautifully straightforward, especially the "does not realize it" part.
That's not real.
I've never slept that deeply. I'm very envious. Apart from ingesting something that's both expensive and health, and like again a battery that you probably should not be swallowing.
This is from
also found there the house cat.
This is from 22 WWLP. You probably watched that, Andrew. In Worcester, a Worcester man lucky to be breathing today after accidentally swallowing one of his AirPods. Bradford Gauthier, good French-Canadian, woke up Tuesday morning, noticed he had a little trouble swallowing. He attributed it to a dry or sore throat and carried on with his day. The day before, he had been shoveling snow for 2 hours after the nor'easter. You remember that, Andy. That was a nightmare.
He didn't want to know why Metallica was coming out of his mouth.
He says he went to sleep that night all worn out. I went back in the morning and shoveled snow for an hour. When I came in, I tried to drink a glass of water again and couldn't, says Gauthier. At this point, Gauthier also noticed one of his AirPods was missing. His family began putting clues together. By that point, my wife and son had gotten the idea I may have swallowed it. They brought it up jokingly at first, but it seemed too coincidental that I would be missing it. When I knew, I went to bed with it while I felt a distinct blockage in the center of my chest. He went to the emergency room, and much to the doctor's surprise, an X-ray showed his missing AirPod lodged in his esophagus.
He didn't chew it enough.
You know, this is a very common problem. People do not chew their food sufficiently. As a result, they gulp, and things get lodged in your esophagus. They did an emergency endoscopy to remove it. Unknown whether the AirPod continued to work after the endoscopy.
Is that covered under Apple Care?
I don't know. Here it is. Here is the errant AirPod.
Oh, see, we're getting worried about nothing. It wasn't an AirPod Pro. It was one of the first generation.
Oh, no big deal. I've
Max.
probably swallowed many of those. I don't know where they ended up. They're not anywhere.
The battery was probably going to die in a week anyway.
Yeah. He said, "It never occurred to me that sleeping with headphones could be a safety hazard. I was really quite lucky." So a happy ending.
Sensitive to this man's suffering.
Aaron Worcester.
Concerned now.
That probably is going to appear in the next season of Ted Lasso, I'm thinking.